It was always clear from the start that it'd be 3 stories within the one journey.
Blak starts out with Scar, which is what I've created in collaboration with the men, and it's about male initiation, the rites of passage from boyhood to manhood. For us contemporary Indigenous men who live in such an amazing city like Sydney, what is our rite of passage? What is that? We don't have a ceremony here, you know, in the city, so how do we know when we've reached manhood?
Yearning, the female section of this journey, is probably much more dance theatre. We sort of looked at the different sort of social issues. So we looked at domestic violence, we looked at abuse mentally, physically and spiritually. The third story, it's really about uniting the men and women as equal genders together, and that really is just about the Bangarra dancers today paying homage, feeling proud about their heritage.
We started off the year by going up to northeast Arnhem Land and visiting our family there. A lot of us, most of us now, have been adopted into the Yolande community. And so we sat and we chatted, the girls sort of separated from the men, and we chatted about women's business, and then we have related what happens traditionally to what happens in an urban environment.
I've been to Arnhem Land many times, and you know, it's a cleansing experience. We live in the smog and with people that won't even look you in the eye, and you go up there and you can breathe, and I think that's what it brings to the stories. I think, well, obviously we learn stories from up there, traditional stories, but mainly the thing that I take from it is that you're just taking off this coat of just poison, and you can do something a lot fresher and a lot pure.
Going back, it was my 3rd time there. I've gained a relationship, sort of a spiritual relationship, but also really sort of close, sort of older brother relationship with Jakapura Manyaran, and he has the scarring on his chest, and they were his initiation scars, they were his manhood scars. And I think just that journey to manhood is completely different in an urban setting.
Jakapura came down and did some recording with me, and Dan's very, very excited, and you know, he's eager to use the sounds from Yirrkala, you know, which we have that association for. We've had that association with Jakapura for a very long time. You know, he's the source, so he's the spark plug, basically, to giving Bangarra its style. And again?
David's been exploring electronic music, trying to find the next distorted sound that complements the spirit of our traditional stories. And so I said, who's the similar brother out there that he could work with, or sister? And then Paul Mac's name kept coming. So look, I had a meeting with Paul Mac, and he was really interested and thought, this is interesting, dance theatre, what's that, you know? Does a lot of club music, electronic music, he's done film scores. And so him and David, they just got on.
David gave me some spoken word from initiation ceremony, and normally if I was doing a remix, I'd just get whatever sounds good and rebuild that into something new. But I'm being very careful not to, because I don't speak language, to make sure I don't cut anything up and put it out of context. So I'm using whole slabs of text so that I don't actually do anything really insulting or disrespectful.
Okay, rolling. Just handing Paul the vocals of Jakapura, and then he'll come back and bring it, you know, it'll come back completely different. And which is the intention, you know, you want the sound to be different, and Jakapura gives us that license to do that, so that's a beautiful thing.
From pure contemporary abstract works that are inspired by land, we've done more narrative works like Mathena and Prey Mantis Dreaming, or reclaiming historical works from a black perspective. And then we've done more sort of black social issues works, and I suppose black falls into that sort of world of our social issued world.